All right, so you're scrolling through your feed, you're seeing all these headlines about AI. It's kind of like, where do you even start?
Yeah, exactly. It's a lot, right? And it's moving so fast. I mean, every day there's something new.
Right. So we wanted to really dig deep into what's going on with AI in digital marketing specifically. Like what actually matters for the work we do.
Yeah, so that's what this deep dive is all about. We've gone through a ton of articles and research and kind of synthesized it all down to what you really need to know.
Exactly. So you don't have to wade through all of it yourself.
And our mission here is to really help you understand how AI is changing the game, like right now, not in some far-off future.
And what it means for your job, for the skills you need, and even for the whole job market, right?
Absolutely. We'll cover all that, the opportunities, the challenges, and most importantly, some really practical strategies you can use to stay ahead of the curve.
Because this is a huge shift, there's no doubt about it. AI is actually doing marketing work now. It's collecting the data, processing language, learning, and improving over time.
Yeah, and the thing is, AI can analyze like massive amounts of data so much faster than humans, like exponentially faster.
Which means we're getting insights we could only dream of before.
Yeah, really detailed insights about what customers are doing, what they want, even what they might do next.
Which means we can personalize things in a way that's just never been possible before.
Exactly. And because AI is always learning, that personalization just keeps getting better and better.
And let's be honest, it's taking over some of the boring stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Like all that manual data entry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And things like segmenting leads, answering those repetitive customer questions.
Things you don't even want to be spending your time on anyway, right?
Exactly. It's freeing us up to focus on the bigger picture.
So AI is kind of taking care of the busy work, and then it goes a step further. It's helping us analyze all that data in a really sophisticated way.
Yeah, so it's not just about collecting it. It's about understanding it, making sense of it. Like, why are customers behaving the way they are?
And what's going to happen next?
Exactly. That's where predictive analytics comes in. AI is looking at historical data, it's forecasting future trends, even predicting things like customer churn.
Well,
And it can estimate how successful your campaigns are likely to be before you even launch them.
so you can make much smarter decisions.
Yeah, you're not just guessing anymore. You've got data-driven insights to back up your strategy.
Okay, so we've got the insights, but then how do we actually use them?
Well, one of the biggest things is personalization. Like, you know how everyone wants that customized experience?
Yeah, everyone's talking about personalization, but can we actually do it?
AI is making it possible. Like,
Yeah.
for real. It can analyze customer data in real time.
Real time.
Yeah, and then deliver personalized recommendations, special offers, a whole experience that feels like it's just for them.
Wow. And does that actually work?
It totally does. When people feel like you get them, they're more likely to engage with you, buy from you, stay loyal to your brand.
Because it creates that real connection.
Exactly. And personalized campaigns actually have much higher conversion rates. The data is really clear on that. AI is also powering this thing called dynamic content creation.
Dynamic content creation, what's that?
So the message actually changes and adapts depending on who's seeing it.
On different platforms and
You know
everything.
what? Exactly. And there are platforms like Dynamic Yield and Adobe Target that are making this happen.
Okay, so that's how AI is changing how we understand and reach customers. But what about content itself? Like writing articles, creating social media posts.
Oh, yeah. AI is getting in on that, too. And this is where it gets kind of freaky.
I know, right? Like robots writing blog posts.
Well, it's not quite robots, but AI is being used to generate content.
Like how?
So there are AI writing prompts, and these tools, generative AI tools, they can create headlines, write whole articles, even ad copy.
No way.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing. And the technology is improving so fast.
But is it any good? Like, can AI really write compelling content?
It's getting there. Like, it can be really helpful for things like summarizing long documents or helping you optimize your content for search engines.
So like suggesting keywords and stuff.
Yeah, and even predicting SEO trends.
Yeah.
But it's not just text anymore. AI is now generating video, music, even interactive visuals.
Whoa, that's crazy. So what are some of these tools that are doing all this?
Well, there's ChatGPT, of course, that's the one everyone's talking about.
Right.
But there are others too, like Jasper.ai and Midjourney. It's a whole new world.
Okay, so we've created the content, but how do we make sure people actually see it? Like, what's happening with advertising?
AI is completely transforming advertising. Like in pay-per-click, it's optimizing everything.
Everything.
Pretty much. It's finding the best keywords, setting bids, targeting the right audience, even writing the ad copy.
Wow. So it's basically taking over the whole PPC process.
In a way, yeah. And it's also predicting how well campaigns are going to perform, even detecting fraudulent activity.
So it's making things more efficient and effective.
Exactly. And then there's programmatic advertising, where AI is automating the buying and placement of ads.
So we don't have to do it manually.
Nope. AI is figuring out the best times and places to show your ads to get the biggest impact.
Okay, and what about SEO?
Oh, yeah. AI is playing a huge role there, too. It's helping with in-depth keyword research, making sure your content aligns with what people are actually searching for, and it's even predicting SEO trends.
You can stay ahead of the game.
Exactly. It's all about staying ahead of the game.
Okay, so AI is doing all this amazing stuff, but what does it mean for us as marketers? Like, for our jobs?
Yeah, that's the big question, right? And I think the honest answer is that some jobs are going to be affected more than others.
Like, which ones are most at risk?
The jobs that are really routine and repetitive, like data entry or basic content creation.
Right, the stuff that can be easily automated.
Exactly. And things like basic SEO tasks, manual PPC management, even some types of market research.
So what about content writers? Like, with AI generating all this content, are they going to be out of a job?
Well, a lot of people are worried about that.
For good reason, right? I mean, if AI can write a blog post, why hire a writer?
Yeah, it's a legitimate concern. But I think what's more likely is that the role of content writers is going to change.
So they'll need to adapt.
Absolutely. Like they might be more involved in strategy and editing, making sure the AI-generated content is on brand and high quality.
So it's not necessarily about losing jobs. It's about jobs evolving.
Exactly. And that means the skills we need are changing too.
So what kind of skills do we need to thrive in this new AI-driven world?
Well, we definitely need more technical skills like data management, knowing how to organize and clean data so AI can actually use it.
Right, because AI can't just work with any old data.
Nope, it needs to be high quality.
Yeah.
And then we need data analysis skills to actually understand what the AI is telling us, interpreting the insights.
So we can make smart decisions.
Exactly. And knowing how to use all these different AI tools and platforms is becoming essential.
Right, because there are so many of them now. It's hard to keep up.
It really is. And having at least a basic understanding of how AI and machine learning work will be really valuable.
So we can speak the language, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not just about the technical stuff. Those human skills, what people call soft skills, are going to be even more important.
Like what?
Well, strategic thinking, for sure. Like being able to develop long-term plans and figure out how to use AI to achieve your goals.
Right, because AI can give us insights, but it can't tell us what to do with them.
Exactly. And creativity is huge. We need people who can come up with innovative campaigns that really connect with people on an emotional level.
Because AI can write a decent ad copy, but it can't replace real human creativity.
Exactly. And we need to be super adaptable because this stuff is changing so fast.
Like willing to learn new things all the time.
Yeah, and being able to think on our feet, adjust to new situations.
What other human skills are important?
Well, critical thinking is key. Like we need to be able to evaluate what the AI is producing, make sure it's accurate and aligned with our brand.
Right, because we can't just blindly trust the AI.
Exactly. And communication skills are huge. Being able to explain things clearly, collaborate with others, whether they're human or AI.
So working effectively in this new hybrid world.
Exactly. And we can't forget about ethics. Like as AI gets more powerful, we need to be really thoughtful about how we use it.
Right, like what are the implications for privacy and fairness?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a whole new set of challenges.
Okay, so there's a lot to think about, but what about the actual numbers? Like how many jobs are we really talking about here?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, right? And there are a lot of different predictions out there.
It's scarier than others.
Yeah, definitely. Like there's a stat that over 80% of digital marketers believe content writers are going to lose their jobs because of AI.
That's a lot.
It is. And it's not just in marketing. A lot of CEOs are predicting job cuts across the board because of AI.
Wow.
And there have already been cases of companies replacing workers with AI tools like ChatGPT.
So it's already happening.
It is. But it's not all doom and gloom. AI is also creating new jobs.
Really?
Yeah, the World Economic Forum actually predicts that AI will create a net increase of millions of jobs globally by 2025.
So for every job lost, there will be a new one created.
Not necessarily, but there will be a lot of new opportunities, like jobs focused on managing AI systems, developing new AI applications, and figuring out all the ethical and strategic implications.
So it's a mixed bag.
Yeah, it's definitely a mixed bag. And there's a lot of disagreement, even within marketing, about what the impact's going to be.
Like what kind of disagreement?
Well, some marketers are really worried about losing their jobs, while others think AI is just going to make their jobs better.
Like enhance their creativity, give them more tools to work with.
Exactly. But even some marketing leaders who are excited about AI are planning to reduce their staff because AI is going to make them more efficient.
So it's a complex situation with no easy answers.
Definitely. But the bottom line is that AI is here to stay.
And it's changing everything.
It really is.
So what can we do to prepare for this future? Like what are some practical steps we can take right now?
Well, upskilling and reskilling are essential. Like on the technical side, you need to really understand how to use tools like ChatGPT.
The generative AI stuff.
Yeah, and you need to be good at data analysis, like really good.
Because that's what AI is all about, right? Data.
Exactly. And you need experience with marketing automation platforms, AI-powered tools, all that good stuff.
So basically becoming more tech savvy.
Yeah, and your SEO skills need to be top-notch.
Because SEO is changing too, right?
Oh, yeah, big time. And you need to be thinking about how to use AI to personalize content.
To create those tailored experiences we were talking about earlier.
Exactly. And if you really want to get ahead, maybe consider taking some courses in AI marketing.
So you can really specialize in this area.
Yeah. But remember, it's not just about the technical skills. Those human skills are just as important, maybe even more so.
Like strategic thinking, creativity, adaptability.
All of that. And you need to be a good communicator, a good collaborator, a good problem solver.
So basically be a well-rounded human being.
Pretty much. And don't forget about ethics. Like, you need to be thinking about the responsible use of AI.
So it's not just about what we can do, it's about what we should do.
Exactly. It's a huge responsibility.
Okay, so how should we be thinking about AI in our day-to-day work?
Well, I think the key is to see it as a tool, a powerful blade that can help us do our jobs better.
Not something that's going to replace us.
Right. Like AI can take care of the boring stuff, the repetitive tasks, so we can focus on the things that really require human intelligence.
Like strategy, creativity, and building relationships.
Exactly. And AI can give us amazing insights from data that we could never get on our own. It can help us personalize our marketing like never before.
So it's about using AI to our advantage.
Exactly. But we need to be smart about it. We need to maintain human oversight.
Right, like make sure the AI is producing quality work, that it's aligned with our brand, that it's not saying anything offensive or inaccurate.
Exactly. We can't just let the AI run wild.
So it's a partnership, humans and AI working together.
That's the future.
So to wrap things up, it's clear that AI is having a massive impact on digital marketing. It's changing how we work, the skills we need, and even the types of jobs that exist.
And the pace of change is only going to accelerate.
So we all need to be prepared. We need to upskill, reskill, stay informed, and be willing to adapt.
And remember, the future of digital marketing isn't about humans versus AI. It's about humans and AI working together to create something truly amazing.
And that's a pretty exciting future to be a part of.
It really is. But as we move forward, I think it's worth asking ourselves, as AI becomes more sophisticated and starts to blur the lines between human and machine creativity, what's going to make our work, our human touch, truly stand out? It's a question that's going to keep me up at night.
Me too. And I think it's a question we should all be thinking about. So until next time.